Hello guys, you are welcome back to my channel. So in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to make this beautiful sleeve you are watching on the screen right now. So I'll be showing you in details of how you are going to cut it and how to also sew it on your dress. I'll be showing you in detail. So if you are interested in this kind of tutorial, kindly stay back and watch this tutorial from beginning to the end. Thanks so much for joining the channel. So let's get started and see how it goes. So here is the pattern paper we are working with in this tutorial. I'll be using this pattern paper, and for the length of the pattern paper, this is the breadth. For the breadth I'll be using 10, and for the length I'll be using 11 for the length, then for the breadth, that is for the wideness of the sleeve, I'll be using 10 for the wideness. On fold, I already fold the brown paper into two. Can you see? That's the length. Yes, this is the length and this is the wideness. So 10 by 11. Now from this part, now I'm going to measure out 4 inches from here. Take out your 4 inches from the pieces side, not the folding side. Mark out your 4 inches and roll it out as shown. So after you are done with that, I'm going to be using my hand to do the cuffing of the armhole. So now to the sleeve band, I'll be using 7, that is 14. I'll be measuring 7, that makes it 14. Then after doing it like this, take your French cuff. You can decide to use your free hand to do this. You can decide to use your free hand. Take your French cuff and just do it as shown. Then if I decide to use my French cuff for the armhole, it might not come out fine, so I'll prefer to use my free hand. That was what I was saying earlier, that I'll prefer to use my free hand to do that. Can you see that? So after doing it like this, the next thing we're going to do is to cut it out. So let's cut it out. So this is it after cutting it out. After you cut it finish, open it like this as shown. Open it as shown and measure 2 inches from here. It's not compulsory that you measure it from this side I am measuring it. You can measure it from any side at the down part. Measure 2 inches. Then notch the middle part of your sleeve. The middle part, notch it out as shown. After you notch it out, from the middle, mark out your 4.5 or 4. You can use either of the two. You can decide to use 4.4. You can decide to use 4 inches depending on your choice. Now, another thing we are going to do now is that we are going to, you don't use straight to mark this out. No, don't use your straight ruler, because this lace must be cuff. You understand? This place must be cuff. You must cuff it a little bit. It must not come straight. I hope you are getting it. This place must not come straight. So just mark it out as shown. Can you see? Can you see that? So this place that I'm just doing like this, we don't need it. We are going to throw it away. And to this place, we are going to be cutting this in 2 pieces. By the time we want to cut it on our fabric, we are going to be folding our fabric in 2 and cut it out. So let's cut out the paper. Let's cut out the paper. So this is what you're going to have after you are done. So now I want to cut it out on another paper. Let me cut it out. Just place it on another paper and cut it out as shown. After cutting it out, this is what you are going to have. This is what you're going to have. Then what you are going to do is that notch the second paper, the other one that you cut out. Make sure that you notch it just the same way we notch our basic sleeve. Notch it so that by the time you're placing it, you're going to place it together. So this is it. So you're going to place it like this. Can you see that? So I'm just trying to look for pin. I want to pin it together. Yeah, just to pin it together. So after, this is it anyway. So now this down part, the sleeve side, the cuff is not giving me what I want, so I want to cuff it to the edge so that, can you see? Yeah, so this is what I really want. So this is it. So now this is what you are going to have after you are done cutting it and stuff like that. Then you are going to take your pleats. You are going to take your pleats on the main fabric. So I just want to use pin to do the pleat for you to see how it's going to come out. So this is it after I already pleated. This is what you are going to have. This is how it's going to look after you are done putting your pleat. Can you see that it's fine? Very beautiful. So now the next thing we are going to do now is that I just want to place it on one of my girls' hand just for us to see. Can you see it in her hand? So the next thing I'm going to do now, I already remove it, so I'm going to like cut it out of the main fabric. Just cut it out on the main fabric. I already fold the fabric into two, just like I said earlier, and I notch the middle part. I notch the middle of both. I notch both on the middle. So this is it. So you are just going to do the same thing, but one thing I want you to know is that before you do this, make sure that you cut your interfacing for the fabric you're using. Cut out your interfacing so that you can line in it, or maybe you are going to cut the fabric in two places and just split it just the way we do the other time. And after doing it, this is what we got. And this is it after we do it. Though I just use this for the tutorial of it. Just want to show you guys how to do this stylish sleeve. And this is it on my body right now. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, kindly subscribe to this channel and see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye.